Okay, guys, this is the next question on the AMC 10A 2023. So that was number 13. So we have three people. So I'm gonna call A, C, and B. A and C are standing a 45 feet from each other. Okay, so let's draw a visual picture to see how that looks like. So it is something like this. I can start with. So I'm gonna call this is A, and this is C. And then there is a third person, okay, it's like B, standing in the same field as far from optical as possible, so that the angle formed by his line of sight to optical and like Shang is gonna be 60 degrees. What is the square of the distance? So let's be careful between those two people. Okay, so we want to find a point that is far as like from the A, right? So that's basically what we are looking for the point like B. So if you choose like B anywhere, so let me try to visualize this a bit. So let's say B is right here, maybe right there. So the end of the line that I'm having right now. So it's not too far. So if I do have something maybe on this side, okay, so I could have something like this. It is a bit like farther from A. So let's assume somewhere right there. So if I want to do this way, the angle between the B and C will not be 60, so which it doesn't look like. So let's assume it's somewhere right there, okay? So in that case, I can choose, let's say this is the position for B, right? So if that is my point B, let's understand what's the question is actually telling us. So we are told the person B will have angle like line of sight that is going to be angle is 60 degrees to optical and Chang. So which is why the angle right here at point B is actually what they are talking about. So this is the 60 degrees. And based on this, we are looking for the distance between A and B, right? So I'm going to call this is X. Okay, so we have a 60, which is a really nice angle. Usually it's good to maybe come up with the special right triangles when you have 30, 60, 90, 45, 45, 90, which is okay. But on this case, we have no numbers other than actually this number. So if you like drop this altitude like this, you will get 60. So you can find this height and in terms of this length, hypotenuse, which doesn't really help because we don't know about this angle. And we want to find the largest value of the x, okay? So maybe it is good to use the law of sine. So I'm going to just remind that. So the law of like sine. So it is just whenever you have a triangle, the side length divided by, let's actually use ABC. So the side length divided by the sine of the angle that is opposite to that side is equal to another side divided by sine of, I'm going to actually go B, sine of the angle measured that is opposite the side B, that is equal to C divided by sine of an angle like C. So why this is useful? Because I know one side, which is opposite this angle, I can find easily the sine of 60. And I can just see this angle, which I don't know, but I will actually make another nice relation from there if you don't know anyway. So let's try this. So x over sine of angle C has to be equal to 48 divided by sine 60 degrees. Okay, so if you do this, multiply both sides by sine C because I'm going to get x alone. So that should be 48 times sine C divided by sine 60. Okay, we want to maximize this guy, right? If you remember the unit circle, so the sine will be actually the largest if your angle is 90 degrees. So if you are getting closer to 90 from 0, so the sine value is getting bigger and bigger. And after 90, it's going to getting smaller and smaller. So at 90 degrees, as a positive angle measure, it will be largest value. So which is why this angle will be 90 if you want to make this largest. There's another approach to this question, why this has to be 90, which is circle approach. I'm going to leave that for maybe later, but for now, I'll just use this one. So to maximize the x, so I should get sine, like angle C is 90 degrees. Okay, so if that's the case, so this is going to be just 1. And you are going to get 48 over sine 60. If you don't remember that, so you can make a right triangle. Right, so let's say this is 30, this is 60, and 30, 60, 90 triangle, this is x root 3, and this is 2. So the sine 60 is the opposite divided by hypotenuse, which is going to be root 3, this is 2x, root 3 over 2x, so that should be just root 3 over 2. And it is good to know, if you don't know this one, it's good to know. So that will be root 3 over 2. Okay, so if you just simplify this, so you will get x as 96 over root 3. And since we don't want to find the x itself, so we want to square that. So if you square this, you will actually get 3072 for x squared. And you can just square this guy, 96 times 96, and square that will be just 3. So if you do that, so you will get the answer as 3072. So I hope that makes sense. This is just the law of sine approach. So I'll see you in the next video.